Hello everyone, Ryan's Bullpen Sports Cards back with another video. And in tonight's episode, I just want to recap this last weekend's card event and just share with you guys what a weekend it was for me. Um, it all basically started with Friday evening. Was able to get the deal done with getting that iconic T206 Walter Johnson card in the collection, and just super excited to have that. It's been something every time I walk by it and just here at the cardboard, just been enjoying it and just can't even take my eyes off of it down here now. So definitely excited to have that. Um, Also, as you know, some of you guys know that I went ahead and set up at a card show this last Saturday in McPherson, Kansas. Great time, always a good show. Um, a lot of great people there that I run into and talk with, and met some new people, which is always great. That's what it's about when you go set up at shows, is just the ability to be able to talk and meet new people. And that's what it's, like I said, that's what it's all about. So, and then Sunday evening, went on my first live YouTube event. Went on Card Room Live with Alex Bowman 53, Pastor Craig's Vintage Cards, and Reese ND, and just enjoyed it. Back, when we were supposed to originally do it, but Alex had some power issues. I think it was about a month and a half ago. We were supposed to do that, but he had that storm come up, and it knocked his power out, so we had to cancel that evening. He reached back out to us shortly after that happened, and was asking when we could, go ahead and get this rescheduled, and we were able to get this done, and certainly excited and happy that I was able to hop on. Felt very grateful that Alex even considered asking me, because that's always been a show that I've enjoyed watching, and just kind of, I wasn't catching on the lives most of the time, but I would always go back and watch a recap after it was over. And so when he reached out and asked me if that was something that I would, enjoy getting on and hopping on doing. First off, I didn't even have a channel at that point, so he kind of jump started me into wanting to create my channel, which I appreciate him so much, and grateful for him asking me. Had a lot of fun at it. Enjoyed sharing some cards with you guys. Was able to go ahead and debut that Walter Johnson Sunday evening, so that was definitely exciting. And just like I said, hopefully Alex will ask me back on a next episode, but we'll see from there, and looking forward to it if that ever happens. So, and just wanted to go ahead and share some of my pickups from the card show on Saturday. I'll go ahead and start it out with a couple football ones. I am a Kansas City Chiefs fan, and so I had to pick up an Xavier Worthy Topps Chrome Cosmic autograph. And this one's out of 75. So these first two cards will be Kansas City Chiefs cards. This one's 51 out of 75. So a pretty nice Xavier Worthy auto. And then the next one is this 2023 Contenders Optic Rashee Rice, and it is also numbered 64 out of 175. So just couple cheaper Kansas City Chiefs cards for my collection that I really like, and I do collect a lot of Chiefs cards, and so I definitely enjoyed picking those two up. The next two, kind of found these pretty cheap deals, really. The first one is this 1947 Bond Bred Joe Gordon. Now, I don't know a whole lot about the Bond Bred cards, so I don't even know. Hopefully, there's talk that there are a lot of fakes or counterfeits of these, and so I'm not real sure if this is even legit, but I didn't pay a whole lot for it. I just thought it was pretty cool. It's got some issues on it for sure, but I got a good deal and just snagged one for the collection. So Next one I ran across, did not know much about it, and this is a 1976 Playboy Press. Who was Harry Steinfeld? Didn't know much about this. There was also Babe Ruth that kind of intrigued me as well, but didn't purchase that one. Got a good deal on this Walter Johnson of that set. And so if anyone happens to know much about this, kind of reach out and give me some more information about this set, because I don't know a whole lot about it. I wasn't able to find much information online about it. So if someone knows, kind of how this was distributed and where it was, what it came out of, really, if it came just out of magazines or where did it come from, really, I'm not sure. So I thought that was a neat pickup for the collection as well. The next two is from a guy that I met on Instagram probably 4.5 years ago, maybe 5. Maybe it was shortly after COVID, around that time. He was going to go to the show, and he knew I was setting up, and so this would have been the first time that we were able to finally meet. And so he knew I was going to set up at that show, and he stopped by my table once he got there and brought me a couple great gifts, which I definitely appreciate. Jim, I appreciate you so much for this. The first one is a 1953 Bowman Color Eddie Matthews in an SGC3. Beautiful card. Great color. I couldn't find any creasing, snow. Just an incredible card. This was one of them that I was needing to get closer to the Matthews run. As you probably can guess, the one that I'm down to now is the 52 Tops, which will take me quite a while to add that one. But this 53 Bowman is this was a card that I'd been looking for, but and he just knew that this was one of them I was needing, so he brought that one to me. And then the next one is this 1976 Topps O-Pee-Chee George Brett. And this was another one that he knew. I was working on the O-Pee-Chee run for Brett, and just a sharp one. Definitely got good color, but it is the O-Pee-Chee version. So, Jim, sure appreciate those two gifts that you brought. Next two will be the O-Pee-Chee Brett cards, a couple more that I needed, and this was the 82 O-Pee-Chee. Now these next two Bretts, they will just go in my binder because I have an O-Pee-Chee section that they'll fall into. So, and then the next one's the 84. So those will get put in the binder, and a couple more that were checked off that I was needing. So, and then this is pretty cool. This I found a good deal on. So this first card here has got his, looks like it is from 2016 Topps, but it's got the MLB debut, and it's got the date and when he debuted. The middle card is the Topps cloth sticker, which is awesome. So, and then that was the 1977 Topps cloth sticker, and then this one right here is the second year card, the 76. But got a great deal on this. Love that it was kind of framed and put in that three card holder display there, and so that was, once I saw it, I was like, yep, I'm gonna pick that up for sure. So, all right, and then the next one is another Brett card. When I went to the show and was walking around, saw this, and it really intrigued me. And so if you would have asked me if I would have came home with this card, I probably would have told you no. Glad I was able to see it, and definitely glad I have it now. And that is the 1991 Topps Desert Shield, and it is in a PSA 5. Front looks awesome, but on the back it's got a gum stain, which I think is even cooler. So in my opinion, I think you know, like I said, it's a PSA 5, but no worries on the grade, because it's a good looking card. Really, I think the only problem with it is just that gum stain on the back is what dropped it to a 5, because the front of it looks great. So no complaints on the grade. And I got it for $60, which I thought that was pretty good. So this was definitely a card that I did not think I would come back from the show having. So been looking for the Desert Storm, the Desert Shield. I mean, Desert Shield. But these went over to the troops, and just a fantastic card in the Brett collection. These next few was a trade that I worked out with another guy. So he had a bunch of these 1970 Milton Bradleys. So I just worked those all in. So just going to go ahead and quickly go through all those. So I kind of like these Milton Bradleys. So like I said, I'll just go through them kind of quick because I got a stack of them. Okay, and then the next one, I guess I'll just rapid fire these. This is a cool one. It's kind of the mini version of the 71, but it's Johnny Bench. Now, I think this one obviously it came out of a newer release. 2013, looked like. Then I picked up a couple Dick Allen cards that I needed. The 68, the 69, the 72, and then a cool Griffey card that I didn't have, and then an awesome Hank Aaron card that I didn't have. So, and then I went next I went to a table that they had a bunch of random individual packs that they were selling, and so I kind of scooped some individual packs up, bought a couple 88 football tops packs. Those I'll keep sealed. A 90 Fleer basketball, that sealed. A couple non-sport stuff now. Dinosaurs Attack. These are 1988 tops. Dinosaurs Attack. Just some interesting non-sport stuff. These are tops Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 91. So just thought that was really cool. And so those were my pickups from the show. Definitely enjoyed it, and had a great time. I felt like Saturday was a good day of just talking with some great people, meeting some new people, and also picking up some great cards for the collection. And just thought I'd go ahead and share this again. This is the beauty from Friday evening that I picked up. And if you notice, I got me a new card show shirt. So definitely this shirt is the same image from the card, and then on the back I've got the back on the back of it. So just thought it would be a cool custom shirt, kind of the showcase that I purchased this big card, and going to be wearing this to some card shows in the near future. And so just excited. Really, like I said, this last weekend was just incredible. Being able to land this last Friday evening, going to a card show on Saturday, picking up some great stuff, and then Sunday talking on Card Room Live with Alex, and just those two great guys that joined me, and it's just a lot of fun. I can't tell you how much fun this last weekend was for me in the hobby. And so appreciate everyone that has subscribed, liked, followed, commented, all of that. And last I looked, I'm 9 away from 100. So looking forward to just keep adding videos and getting them put out there for you guys. Hope you enjoy what I'm putting out there, and the way I look at it is, guys, is just buy what you like, and if you do that, then it's going to make everything. You're going to be happy in this collecting and that, and just continue to to enjoy it, have fun with it, and until next time, I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you. Bye.